If you're looking for a home in Newport Beach that's super connected to the city, low maintenance, totally turnkey, and has endless views of the Back Bay, welcome to 2427 Vista Nobleza in East Bluff. This home is listed by Chloe Parker with Universal Elite Inc. for just under $3.3 million. Let's go inside and take a look. All right, welcome back to another tour. I'm excited about this property because it's in the beautiful community of East Bluff. If you want to learn more about East Bluff, we just dropped a neighborhood tour talking about the entire area and why it's so significant. But what I love to call East Bluff is the most connected community in all of Newport Beach because it's really close access to the ocean, to inland Newport Beach and Orange County, all the freeways, Fashion Island. You're kind of right in the middle of all the action. So I really love how connected it is. And today we're standing at 2427 Vista Nobleza. And this home is special because it sits right on the bluff overlooking the Back Bay, which I can't wait to show you. But we're starting the tour off here in the front oversized patio. Now, it is a little bit wet. It does rain in Newport Beach 10% of the time. We're just working through it. But either way, I love how much outdoor space we have out here because this property is a small lot. So you have this front outdoor space, a couple patios in the back, a balcony off the back living area, and then a balcony off the master bedroom. So they've found a way to incorporate lots of outdoor space, but this space is pretty significant. I mean, if you can see right behind me, that's views of the Back Bay. And if you can hear all those birds? There are over 150 different species of birds. This is an ecological, biological, unbelievable space that has so many things to offer that we're going to talk about as we go into this property. But look how big this space is. I love it. A lot of different opportunities to hang out, entertain, and enjoy that Newport Beach life. Let's go inside. Let's talk to Chloe. Let's learn more about what she loves about this property. And then I'm going to give you guys the grand tour.
Hi, Robert.
Hi,
welcome.
Thank you. Hi, Chloe. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having us today. I can't wait to tour your beautiful listing.
No problem.
I would love to talk with you a little bit before I do the grand tour and learn a little bit more about what you love about this property.
Sure. There's so many beautiful homes, but this one truly changes how you feel the moment you walk in. My three favorite things has to start with the view.
Oh, yeah.
This whole house faces the Back Bay, and it brings in so much calm and natural lights, natural beauty throughout the day. Almost every single corner faces the view.
Yeah.
The bedroom downstairs and the entire living room. And my second favorite part is the open kitchen and the living area. It's modern, it's bright, it's perfectly designed. And I'm someone who loves gatherings, so I can easily imagine bringing friends here, hosting friends, or simply just having a sunset dinner with family.
Yeah, I could see this being a very nice entertainer's property. This is beautiful.
My third favorite feature will be the private suite. It's super spacious. It has its own super big closet, walk-in closet, and its own balcony. It truly feels like a retreat.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your hospitality. My team and I, we can't wait to tour this entire home and show everybody what they could own if they wanted to relocate or move to the East Bluff community.
No problem.
Thank you, Chloe.
Welcome.
All right, guys, before I get into the grand tour, let me share the deets with you. So this is a 3-bed, 3.5 bath. Each room has its own ensuite, which is super convenient. This is a split level property. So there's actually 4 micro levels. So if you're the type of person that absolutely hates stairs, this might not be the place for you. But outside of that, this property is pretty special. It's 2,720 square feet. It's got an unobstructed view of the Back Bay, and it was built in 1972, but has been recently fully remodeled and turnkey and ready for a new owner. So let's jump right in. We are in the great room right here. This is where I would imagine spending most of my time. Now, immediately you can see all the tones in the property. You've got the white oak. I like the wide planks. You've got the Calcutta marble looking material. You've got beautiful lighting throughout. You've got gold fixtures, all new appliances. I love the white appliances. I also really like the two-tone cabinets. I really do dig the contrast there. So you got white and kind of like maybe a little bit of a darker oak right there. And it just feels so open and spacious in here. I'm sure you can see right behind me, that's the money shot. So that's the back bay. We're gonna go out there and talk a lot more about it. But I really just wanna kind of soak it all in because this space just feels really great. It's big, but it doesn't feel oversized. And the furniture is the right size. By the way, the furniture, the entire home has been staged by Ambiance Home. If you don't know who they are, you should look them up. They are one of the premier staging companies in Newport Beach. And they also sell the furniture to the buyer if the buyer wants it. It's pretty cool. And then I love all the little micro fixtures that have their own unique flair. Like for example, this lighting fixture over the dining table. I love, it's like a marble or maybe an onyx, something that you can see through, but it looks like a natural stone. It's just different. You know, I don't see a lot of fixtures like that. And then you can also see as my head goes up, all the recessed lighting. So I'm sure that on a sunnier day, you get a lot of natural light, but if you don't have the sun, you can rely on the recessed lighting. They did a really great job here. And that opens up into the living space. I really like the oversized couch because again, this is a big space. 2,700 square feet is one of the bigger models for homes in the Vista community. And I really like what they've done with the fireplace wall here. They've got nice oversized tile here all the way up to the ceiling. And then you've got this nice elevated look. You have these wood vertical slats. Now, I am curious to know your opinion on these vertical slats. I've been watching a lot of design videos on YouTube. One of my favorite designers to watch is Nick Lewis. And he was talking about trends that come and go. And he was talking a little bit about the wood slats and how although they look nice and although it does elevate the space, he said that this is a trend that we might not see in the next year or two. So I'd love for you to comment. Do you like this look or do you think that maybe it's on its way out? Either way, I really do think it adds another dimension to this space. It really raises it and it feels good. And not to mention too, the high ceilings. That's something that's really great about these communities. When you're dealing with like attached properties, the second level having a higher ceiling does give you more breathing space and make you feel a little bit more spacious. And even when you look here, it's just open. You don't need to fill every corner with furniture. They did a really great job here. Again, this is 4 micro levels, but it basically has the same height as a 2-level property. So pretty unique. I actually like it. I used to live in a 3-level condo, so this kind of stuff doesn't bother me. But again, if stairs are a problem for you, this might not be the unit for you. Over here, we've got a nice powder room. Everything that you need, perfect for company or a secondary bathroom. Again, every room in this home has its own ensuite. And then I want to take you out to the balcony because that's probably my favorite feature of this home and why this home will probably sell for close to what they're asking because of this. And the nice thing is it's been raining all morning and it was kind of foggy and cloudy and now it looks beautiful. That's Newport Beach for you. So this balcony here is small but mighty. This is a nature preserve. There are over 100 different species of birds. People come out here and bird watch. It's a geological preserve. It's just gorgeous. Over on that side, you've got the Santa Ana Heights area. That's Irvine Avenue over there. That's where Eastside Costa Mesa is. I just love that the sun is coming out. The clouds are moving. It's just a beautiful day. That's Dover Shores. So we've done tours for homes on Dover Shores. Waterfront, back bay front properties in Dover Shores are going for like $6 to $20 million. This is asking $3.3 million, and it is an attached single family home. And that's a great price for waterfront. And then what's so amazing is you obviously have these unobstructed views. You could see the loop around the back bay where people ride their bikes, people walk, people run. It's beautiful. And I do want to talk a little bit about price. A lot of times I get people that don't really understand the area talking about how crazy prices are in Newport Beach. If you check out the description, I'll post in there the recent sales in the area But for reference, homes in this area go for about $950 a square foot to about $1,250 a square foot. And that all depends on the location, the condition, and views. So at $3.3 million, they're asking about $1,200 a foot. So it is in alignment with what the market has shown us in the past, but what somebody pays for it in the future, we're gonna have to wait and see. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My team will put the QR code on the screen. That's where I do all my BTS, and it's really fun outside of all the manicured stuff that I do. So anyway, check that out. So why don't we go back inside? I'll show you the rest of the property, and then we can talk about who's the perfect buyer for this place. Come with me. All right, so this is the staircase to the master suite up here. What's nice is you've got a nice coat closet here, and then you've got a huge pantry here. The pantry would be a lot more convenient by the kitchen, but again, the way it's configured, it's just, there's no space for it. So being able to store some of those excess products here is a nice touch. And that brings us into the master suite. I'm gonna close this so I can show you, before we go too far, the master bathroom. So you got beautiful oversized tiles. I love this textured wall right here. It's very similar to the backsplash in the kitchen. You've got the textured walls everywhere. It's dual vanity. You've got matching cabinets here. Then you got a beautiful stand-up shower, oversized stand-up shower with great tile work and big slabs. I really do like all that. Very nice color scheme in here. You got the same white oak that's downstairs up here. Come check out this huge closet. You got like 10 feet by 20 feet of closet space. And you've got the basic organization set here, but if you want to kind of spruce it up a little bit, maybe add more stuff here, you absolutely can do it. But this is one of the biggest closets I've seen for an attached home that's under 3,000 square feet. I also like how there's two doors, so you can either come in from this way or that way. You've got a beautiful balcony. Again, we talked a little bit about outdoor space in the beginning of the video. You have the front patio, you've got the back balcony, and then you've got this front oversized balcony. This is about a 25-foot balcony with tons of seating area overlooking the beautiful neighborhood. And while I'm out here, it's also nice to know the streets are really wide, they're clean, and you have a lot of guest parking, which is something that isn't common in communities where you have attached properties. All right, and then we've got the master bedroom. So I really like this space here. You have higher ceilings, which make me feel more comfortable. And it's a wide bedroom. This is a Cal King, and you still have enough space, about 5 feet on each side. Plus you have this open space. You got about 10 or 12 feet here. So you can put oversized furniture or storage that doesn't fit in the closet. So that's the top level. Let's go down to the bedrooms downstairs and show you the rest of the property and the back of the home. So just came down to the main living area, coming down now to the entry level. So this is where we came into the property. This is access to the garage, which is oversized. So it's technically a 2-car garage, but you have about 8 feet on the side to park maybe a golf cart or store toys. And then right here, you've got a beautiful laundry room. I actually like that it's on this level because you have rooms downstairs and you have a room upstairs. So let's go downstairs and let me show you the 2 secondary bedrooms. All right, the lower level, they didn't actually dig into the earth like some of the subterranean properties that we've showcased in the past. It's actually on a bluff. So as the mountain, we'll call it, goes down, they build along the slope. And so this is just on the lower slope of the hill. You're gonna see some amazing views. But before we do, you've got this extra closet here. It's like an extra closet for whatever you need. I could see somebody maybe turning this into something else, or maybe this could be good storage for things that you don't use often. And here is the secondary bedrooms. This is one of 2 secondary bedrooms downstairs, and they're big. They're big, check it out. So this right here is like a retreat, which I really love. You've got a beautiful bathroom here with a stand-up shower. A lot of the color schemes and design aspects they used in the master are also used there. And then look how big this room is. That's one thing I really love about this property. 2,720 square feet, but just 3 bedrooms. And so each bedroom feels oversized. I kind of like the recessed ceiling here because it is a little bit of a lower ceiling, so this definitely elevates the space. I like the fan, I like the recessed lighting, I like the clean walls and edges. And again, you've got a nice size space here with a beautiful closet, and then you've got your back patio. So this is it. This is your outdoor space. I love that every single bedroom not only has its own bathroom, but it has its own outdoor space. So this room has this back patio. It's hardscaped, so you can see the next door neighbor has left theirs as grass, but they hardscaped it here, and you can see the views. Check it out. This is it. I mean, this is why somebody would buy this property, because this view will never go away. This is completely protected. It's completely unobstructed. And you can actually see the bluff side, East Bluff. This whole community is built on a bluff, which is what makes it so significant. And then the cool thing about it is that this patio goes all the way over into the second room. So they're all connected. And this is the second of the 2 bedrooms downstairs. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's still a great size. Again, for an attached property, the rooms are really great. So you've got maybe 18 by 12. And again, here you've got a beautiful walk-in closet. This is big, come check it out. Probably 8-foot closet, which is pretty significant. So every room has outdoor space. Every room has a bathroom attached, and every room has a walk-in closet. So storage is not gonna be a problem in this property. And I also do wanna point out, even though it's attached, it's only attached on one side. So we've talked about this in the past with the Granville property. When you have attached walls on 2 sides, you lose windows, so the natural light is challenging. So here, you don't have an attached wall, so you have a lot of natural light coming in this way and that way. And both of these secondary bedrooms have unobstructed views, just like the living space. So let me show you the last bathroom here. Again, same color schemes, same tile work, same design. Everything has been done. It all looks uniform. It all looks great, and it's all ready for someone new. Now it's time to talk about who the perfect buyer is. So I want you to comment and let me know who you think the perfect buyer is, but let's go upstairs and talk about who I think the perfect buyer is. Come with me. Thank you so much if you're still here. If you've subscribed, you're awesome. If you haven't and you don't want to miss any future videos about Newport Beach, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And if I'm not making videos that you want to see, send me a message. I got your back. My goal is to have the most comprehensive library of content around Newport Beach in the world. Now, let's get to one more thing before I talk about the perfect buyer, which is there is an HOA in this community. It's $350 a month, and that includes common area maintenance, exterior maintenance, pool, spa, clubhouse, trails, and a bunch of other stuff for the perfect active lifestyle. So let's get into it. Who is the perfect buyer for this property? Well, I think the first perfect buyer for this property is the empty nester. Maybe an older couple between 55 and 75. Maybe they lived in a big home like in Irvine Terrace or Dover Shores. Kids have grown up, they've moved out. They don't need that much land. They don't need that much space. They want low maintenance. They want a beautiful view. They want their own private retreat. This could be perfect for them. The second perfect buyer, I'm gonna call the executive couple. And in fact, I've actually helped the executive couple move here. I have friends and clients that I helped buy a home in this exact neighborhood less than 2 years ago. They both work from home. They have a small family, 2 kids. They love the Newport Beach lifestyle. They love all the green belts and all the trails here and all the active amenities, but they also feel so connected to the ocean because they love to go boating. It's just perfect for them, and they work from home. And the third is that person that doesn't necessarily live in Newport Beach, but they want to have a beach house and they want to have another lock and leave. That's been the theme lately on my channel, is lock and leave. I think I'm finding properties that I actually love, which is cool. But somebody that wants to have Newport Beach house that comes here maybe 1 or 2 months out of the year. They want to enjoy the Newport Beach life. They want to be close to Fashion Island. They want to be close to the ocean. They want to be in an area where there's views. This property satisfies all those needs. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you leave a comment, I do my best to respond to all the comments. And like I said, if you ever want me to make a video that you haven't seen me make, let me know. And if you ever want to connect virtually or in person, scan that QR code. Let's set up a time to meet. I am taking on new clients. And if you're thinking about relocating to Newport Beach, I'd love to be your resource. I'll see you on the next home tour.